welcome to comicspriceguide.com presents Tales from the Geek. I am Erin the Mechanic.
I'm Maddie.
And we're missing our Dova Queen.
Yeah, she couldn't make it.
No, but we are at Dragon's Lair in Austin, Texas. Texas. Little tongue tie. So yeah, we've got some comics.
Yeah, comics. These are coming out this week. Our first one is Secret Empire #0. It's the start of the Secret Empire storyline, which is the fact that Captain America, it has been rewritten by the Cosmic Cube. He wasn't always this way, but it was rewritten by Red Skull that he has always been an agent of Hydra.
Okay, that makes more sense, because I was like, how are they going to
No, it was rewritten by the Cosmic Cube. And so this is like him, like, no one knows yet, so this is him, like, coming out and being like, busting out and being like, hey, Hydra. So it's,
oh my gosh,
it's a little distressing.
For all of you, Captain America, Team America fans out there.
It's written by Nick Spencer and art by Nick Spencer has been writing all the Captain America right now, and then Daniel Acuna, I think is how you say his name. He did my favorite run on, my favorite arc on Green Lantern Volume 4. And it was the arc with Star Sapphire, and she's my favorite character ever.
So check out this book, dang it.
Yeah.
If you liked it, you're okay.
Next one we have is the I'm sorry if I butcher this, Shaolin Cowboy.
That seems right.
It's about a cowboy who used to be a monk, and he
changed his ways.
Yes. And he it ran for a while sporadically and then got rebooted by Dark Horse, so this is going to run regularly, but it's really crazy, and there's like a chicken and like
we'll show this,
and really
look at
violent.
that detail, like
yeah,
the artist,
it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And our last one is Redneck. We are featuring this one because the writer Donnie Cates is going to come in tomorrow and sign. Tomorrow is Wednesday, the 20. What day is it?
The 18th?
Wednesday the 19th.
Oh, 19th.
He's going to come in and sign for us.
So come in and see this.
It's about redneck vampires.
So that is everything you need in one book.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It was good. And
if you like vampires, check it out.
They're vegan. They only drink cow blood. So,
oh my god!
I think there's like a shift between like two vampire families, and one drinks cow blood and one drinks humans.
Yeah.
So.
One is like, all right, let's go back to the human.
Yeah. So
check those out.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
Let's see. And so yeah, come here tomorrow, get that signed.
Get Donnie Cates to sign your good comic.
Do it. And then we have some honorable mentions.
Yeah, our honorable mentions are there's Nick Fury #1, and then there's Monster Unleashed #1. Those are both Marvel. It's gonna be poppin'. Monsters Unleashed follows up to the event Monsters Unleashed. I don't know what Nick Fury follows up to, but you know,
read it and you'll find out, right?
Yeah.
So news-wise, we've got 2 weeks until Guardians in the Galaxy. Only 2 weeks. And yeah, they're already talking about a third one. So. Of course.
Yeah, it's also Free Comic Book Day weekend, just to plug that.
Oh, duh.
Come to Dragon's Lair for free comic books on May 6th.
Or else. You've got to be here.
Or else. You can never step foot in our store again.
Yeah. Just kidding. You can. I'll be here. You'll be here.
I'll be here, yeah.
Awesome.
I'll be like making snow cones or something.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Oh, speaking of trailers, well, I don't know if we did, but you know, we can now.
Yeah.
Star Wars trailer came out.
Star Wars trailer!
Woo! So pumped. Is that coming out this year or is it next year?
I think it's like December.
December.
Yeah.
I want it now. Like now.
Me too.
I would like that.
I haven't watched the trailer yet, but I hear it's a pretty good trailer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, after Rogue One, I'm like, I feel like that bar is set so high.
Yeah.
Like Rogue One came out and it was literally almost my favorite Star Wars. And
I haven't seen it yet. I'm a bad fan, I know.
You'll love it. I just love it because like I love the original so much, and then this came out
building
and just
upon that.
Yeah, no spoilers, but yes, it was great.
Yeah, and then the next one we have is that the biggest news ever, because they've been teasing, like there's been so many people they've thrown out for this role. Josh Brolin was cast as Cable. It is official for Deadpool 2. It is official. It's happening. No more speculation. I think he's gonna be good for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I didn't like a lot of the people. They were like, "This guy might be Deadpool."
They were probably just doing that just to like pull your chain.
I didn't like Russell Crowe. I was like,
no, don't do it.
And so I think he'll be good. I am cautiously optimistic.
I like it. Cautiously optimistic.
Yes. And then our last piece of news is that there's going to be a Spider-Man 2. It's going to be Miles Morales and Peter Parker. Bendis is going to write it. And, if you remember, Spider-Man was a crossover in the Ultimate Universe, so this is going to be the first time Miles and Peter from 616 crossover. So
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
My dad will be excited. My dad's like a huge Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Actually, I think my dad thinks he's Spider-Man, so let's no spoilers for him that maybe he maybe is. We don't know. We don't know he's masked.
We'll never know.
We don't actually
I think your dad's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I do too. Thanks, Spidey. I think that's all the news we have.
Yeah, we got through that pretty quick.
Heck yeah. So we will catch you guys next week and send it off to our cosplay friends. Oh, yeah. Don't forget, come here and sign some stuff. Or get some signed.
Tomorrow, April 19th, Johnny Cates is going to be here and he's going to sign that.
Yes, I like it. Sign it.
Sign it. Redneck.
Yeah, see ya.
Have a great day.
Hey guys, so before you see me talk about how I made my Wonder Woman cuffs, and today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about another metalworking project that I did, which is probably my most favorite piece to make, or the thing that I'm most proud of. And that would be my pauldron from Sweet Pea from Sucker Punch. You can see it here. It took me a lot of work and a lot of new learning to get there, but yeah, just something I'm super proud of, and I'm really excited to talk you through how I made it. So step one was the research going in behind it. So I found a bunch of sample pictures, and then next step was finding out what era it was based on and finding patterns that matched that era. So I discovered it was based off, or it was very similar to a 15th century pauldron that I could find the patterns for online. So that made that step super easy. And then again, very similar to the Wonder Woman cuffs, I started out with a newspaper print pattern. These are just all the little pieces that I cut out. And then from there I moved on to a foam version to test out how it would fit together, and if it would move how I was expecting it to. Because I was super new to working with metal, I wanted to make sure I had lots of tests, of prototypes, of understanding basically how it would work. So once I had my foam version, I moved on to the metal. So took the metal pieces, same idea, I cut them out of this rolled brass. I did the similar thing where I cut out the pieces and then I have these rolled edges, just using some pliers and working them so I could get this nice finished edge. And then next up was figuring out how to make it floppy so I could move my arm the way I needed to. And actually, I wasn't totally sure how that worked out. I have a friend who did a lot of blacksmithing, so I kind of asked him, so how do you make your armor floppy? And he was a huge help. So what you do basically is you have this leather strapping that goes underneath, and you just rivet that onto the metal. And so instead of having metal connected to metal, to be very rigid and hard, you have the metal connected to this leather strapping, and that lets it go like that. And then there's two main pieces to this. There is the pauldron itself, this metal, and then there's this strapping, which is actually what holds it to my chest and keeps it in place while I'm moving around. This is made out of belt material, pretty easy to find at Joann's, buy it by the yard. Just measure it against yourself and get that really nice and secure on top of your costume, because that's going to be a major piece of the underwork for it. And I would not recommend this riveter. It was cheap, it was crappy, but it got the job done. If you want to do this like the right way, maybe get a little bit nicer one. You can use riveting on both leather and metal. With metal, you just have to pre-drill the hole. So did that, and then connected. So you have the leather strapping here, and then you have this braided strapping, which is how it stays on me. Actually just hot glued that piece on, and then the metal originally is fairly shiny. In this case, it's dulled a little bit because I keep touching it, and all the oils on your fingers make it a little bit burnished, but it wasn't quite as moldy-oldy as I was looking for. So I actually took some antique wax, got it from Hobby Lobby. It wasn't super expensive, like $2. And using that, I actually wiped it on here to take away some of the shininess, and then so I painted it on, wiped it off, and as I was wiping it off, I was also making sure to work it into the creases, because what you'll see is as someone's cleaning armor, it's really easy to clean like these nice flat surfaces, but people don't always get into those little itty bitty cracks. So making sure I worked that wax into the corners, into the creases, just making it look like maybe Sweet Pea has worn this armor for a while and beat up some really bad guys in it. So yeah, that is how that works. And then if you want to see it on. Okay, so one thing you can see is this is actually somewhat adjustable because of these two adjustable sliders that I put on. So like if I get really big guns, I can loosen this up a bit, and then this all just holds it up. One of the things I wish I had realized as I was working with metal is just how much heavier than like a foam it was going to be. So like as I'm wearing it with my costume, like the weight of it will sometimes drag the rest of the costume down. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So that's just a quick video on how I made my pauldron. Thanks for watching and have a good night.